Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money. Thursday the 26th. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know each and every day. We're live with Midday Money. Maybe halftime look headlines on a Sunday night. Maybe we'll post a free pick video. Support the channel. You can. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Win a free picks parlays. Sean Higgs channel perhaps. Twitter. X. Keep calling it Twitter. I'll always call it Twitter, I guess. I call the San Diego Chargers. What am I going to do? Plays are posted. They're in the chat. Podcast listeners, thank you. Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Google Music, wherever. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's we'll put the games up in the chat there for you. Light action today, right? We got a NFL, a couple college. Although there is a lot of hockey today. We'll see how that goes in the chat. People probably put in their 2 cents. Why not? Let's get on with a little recap of yesterday's action. We'll start in college football. Sam Houston lets us down. Are you kidding me? This is where I said, this is where I'm like, man, maybe I should have had the over 2 there instead of just Sam Houston. What are we doing? Sam Houston. UTEP hadn't scored like more than 14 points on a road. Just bad. Oh, whatever. Loser there. But NBA, 2-0. 2-0 out of the gate. Well, 2-1. Well, the Warrior won. We have probably would have laid off knowing with the injury thing there. Maybe would have stayed off that with people not playing. That being said, 2-1. Let's do today's games. Again, it's going to be short and easy. NBA, we are 2-1 plus $90. Nothing in the NBA today with these 2 games going on. NHL 2-2 plus $63. Again, early in the season, but we're plus money in both. We'll take the Jets of Winnipeg minus a 120 spot today. College football, I do have a premium up for a college football game tonight. You can go get that, but 28-21 plus 470. NFL football, here we go. 17-9 plus 700. Bills, I did add first half -6. The full game has been up there, -8.5 for a couple days now. So there is that. There is that. Let's get to Bill McDonald to Michael B. Michael was like, let's take the Knicks outright here. Bill says Celtics by 15. They won by 4. It might have closed at 4. So Bill probably got a win, though, because it was a early 1.5. So Bill up on Mike. Celtics take out the Knicks. Anything else crazy from yesterday's chat that I wrote down? No, nothing. Nothing. Let's get to the comment section and see how everybody is doing on a Thursday afternoon. Gary, never betting on Sam Houston. Say it again. You're not going to get any arguments out of me, Gary. And I have to tell you, I had a Sam Houston over win ticket for the season, 4.5. I thought we could get some wins. I like the schedule. Yeah, this team. Are you kidding me? I understand you struggle a little bit, right? Start the season, you're at BYU, you lose 14-0. Not bad. We got defense. Air Force is favored in every game they played this year. Lose 13-3. I can live with it. Houston on the road. All right, it is a big up. Sam Houston to Houston, size, talent-wise, whatever. But I thought Houston was down a little bit. 38-7. Okay. Jacksonville State, you can't beat at home. OT loser there. You hang tough with Liberty. New Mexico State. Come on. OT loser. FIU. And then last night's debacle. I mean, you're up 27-13 at home. And you have a decent defense. At least I thought you did. And that's what we get here. Huh? Field goal, time expires. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bearcats. I told you I got a Bearcat guy down the street from me. I think he played ball for them Young guy, he's in his 20s. Right, Jack Hughes, 3 points, 3 assists, 0 goals. Tomorrow, the house is on. Jack Hughes to score tomorrow. Cole Caulfield today, anytime goal plus 120. Flyers and Wild first period over 1.5. All right, so we got Wild over first. All right, we'll take a look at that. Cole Caulfield. The Brinkat. Anytime goal plus 180 from Ray as well on the ice. Michael B is in the house. Maurice, good afternoon. Where the Buffalo Bills to be laying 9.5? Well, they're lying. They're lying. Oh, they're lying. Yeah, they're lying that they have to be a 9.5 point favorite. They're laying 9.5 now. It was 8.5 earlier. It was, I think, a 7.5 on the opener, maybe an 8. You could have had a much better number at the 8 spot on the opener. 7 even. 7.5. It was a 7.5er. Although I did hear that Baker may be out. So is that true? Is Baker not playing? It says he's playing. There we go. I was about to jump on YouTube and say, here we go. I go to a look for some live action here on Baker to see what the deal is, and we freeze up. Yeah, so Baker and Godwin are both questionable tonight. So that could be why the line has moved. How about some Baker under pass attempts tonight? Oh, how about Wemby? Remember yesterday I was like, oh, you got to take those Wemba spots, all these props for this guy. Did I tell you not to take the unders with that clown? I mean, he's like a giant giraffe out there. Yeah, he's 7'7" or 7'5" or so, however tall he is. Let me shoot 3-pointers. He's like a new bull. I told you, Sean Bradley. I told you. How many people lost a ton last night on that clown? Bucs feel too easy. It's because they're going to lose by double digits. That's why. Michael B. It was okay night. 2-1-1. Ended up getting a 4 with the Knicks, but lost the money line. Knicks missed a bunch of free throws with 30 seconds left, but whatever. I guess Celtics were free money. There it is. Where is Bill? I thought Bill would be in here pounding his chest for his Celtics. Although it worked out well with the Pistons, we said the Heat. Now you got Celtics Heat on Friday. Should be a good matchup. 0-7, laying 3 points is crazy. That's exactly why I kind of like Sam Houston. All right, they've been bad. They have defense some days no offense, some days no defense and no offense, and yet we're favored. Someone in the comment was like, oh, everybody's on New Mexico. I'm like, well, I guess everybody was a winner last night but me. I'm not going to jump onto the crowd of I'm going to take what everybody else takes. Sometimes they just don't play. Mike's a shout out to Bill. He was right. I was wrong. It was prop for the Celtics. Yep. I got nothing today. Hey, that's one of those days. You don't have to bet it. I mean, you got two. I wanted to take the Suns again today, believe it or not, against the Lakers. Rough day in soccer. Bounce back 3-0 NBA props. Yeah, soccer. Thanks for the soccer losers, yes, AJ Rock. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, Rock's like in Virginia Tech tonight over the Cuse. Sam Darnold's going to start for Niners. I kind of like the Niners to cover now. 3.5 might be an overreaction, right? It was a 6 down to 5. I've posted I got a Sam Darnold comeback player of the year ticket. I'm just saying. I like Sam Darnold. Now, 3.5. The thing is, you got Cincy off a bye week. It's a tough spot for San Fran here right now. J-Rock, Cook under 50.5 rushing yards. Evans over 56.5 receiving. Kincaid over 3.5 catches in Thursday night football prop action. Who is betting FIU? That team is awful. They're bad, FIU. But, on the same token of that is you have a Jacksonville State team. I didn't think Jacksonville. I thought actually Sam Houston was going to be better than FIU, or excuse me, Jacksonville State this year because the defense was going to be good, but they sat out a lot of guys last year. And I'm thinking, all right, they're going to look to come in and be competitive this year with Jacksonville State. Really, all right, Rich Rod's a good coach. What am I going to say? I was wrong. I'm wrong. Reynolds, Detroit +9 against the Heat last night. Could possibly be the easiest bet I've made in a while. Yeah, it's a good spot for us. We'll take it too. I had it as well. Michael B says, frozen in time. Yep, here it comes. That's what happens. I go to the a live spot and it freezes up. I'm here. Locking it with the King is in the house. J-Rock says, Middleton over 12.5 points. Ami Chura over 8.5 and Davis over 22.5 points. Middleton, Rui Hachimura, and 8. I guess that's AD, right? Moneyline Markel is in the house. Bill, here he is. I won the bet, but I made the wrong call. New York missed 12 free throws. 12. We were, Bill, I know we talked about you, or I talked about you, and Mike gave you the props in the show. After I did the rundown, the recap and stuff, I said, I got to give Bill. He was all over the Celtics. He said Celtics by 15, but then again, that was when the Celtics were basically a 1-point fave. Take the win. It was a close one. Again, that's Celtics covered, but you could see why Mike, myself, thought, hey, the Knicks are going to be kind of in this game, and they were. That's baseball, Susan, as Mr. Numbers would say, and for you Yankee fans in there, little Sterling call. You get 12 free throws missed. I go either way, but you want to be on. Bill, you're on the right side. Take it, because down the road those bounces are going to go the other way. That's why we bet. King Day, only NBA play hit. Raptors, nice 1-0 start with Toronto. There you go. Yeah, I'm officially 2-0 with my NBA plays because the only 2 I put on the sites were yesterday. So I'll take a 2-0 in the NBA to start. Lex is in the house. Welcome, Lex. Good to see you. I got to take USC minus 10.5 buy low spot versus scout team that can't stop anyone. I want to lean Cal as a home dog here. SC, are they? How are they going to be? Their season's over. They're done. No playoffs. No Pac-12 championship. I mean, Caleb Williams, is he going to pack it in, get ready for the NFL draft? What's he playing for? No reason to take USC ever again this season. Lex, looks like bookies don't come. Looks like bookies don't some games bet on those ridiculous. Lex, what happened here? J-Rock, Europa League. Europa. Olympiacos over 2.5. Brighton Ajax, both teams to score. End over. Is that a parlay? The Brighton both teams to score in the over? Or is that just minus a 120? Bill McDonald says like Maxi points over and AD to bounce back. I want to take the Suns. I'm not a Laker. I mean, LeBron's already on a minute count in game 1 of the season. Eric Higgs, why the heck do I want to take the Packers, Titans, Steelers money line this week? Packers you want to take because they are home and Minnesota's off a huge win on Monday Night Football. So that's a winner. You want to take the Titans because they were off a bye and you want to take their head coach over anything on the Atlanta side of the ball. And the Steelers you want to take because, they're the Steelers. They play defense, and that's that. Tomlin as a dog. So there's no shame in taking any of those 3 underdogs. Pound it. How about them young boys? FC Porto never in doubt the young boys. Moneyline Markel under Bengals Niners. I'm always in for under Niner games. So I think I said this on Look Ahead Lines. It was 46.5. Not sure what it's sitting at now. I'm probably down to like a 42. I'm guessing 43.5. I'd still go under. Why? Maurice, Georgia. Florida isn't good. Gave up 39 to South Carolina, 30 good to Kentucky. I agree. Georgia to me, I want to take Georgia, but on the flip side is they've kind of been struggling. You take Florida at home; they're a little tougher at home. Do you got to bet this game? I don't think so. I'm not running to bet Georgia. I bet Georgia on the road against who are they? Auburn a couple weeks ago. They won by 7. So yeah, not sold on the Bulldogs. Michael, believe it, I heard anything on Baker being out. I just checked Twitter. All right, so I saw that he was questionable when I went to look just now. Maurice, trap game, Green Bay +1. Whole world's gonna be on the Vikings. Absolutely. Shout out to my 2 3-pick player prop I gave in chat. Went 1-2, and then all day went 4-2 in 3-pick player props. Take the player props to me again. I don't write them all down to see how everybody does. So this is kind of like the honor system here with your player props, guys. Everybody posts a lot of player props, and as I said yesterday, jumping into player prop. Here, there's 2 games tonight. I could have came up with a player prop on each game, maybe. But then also it's like, well, do I want to do one for each team? And all of a sudden you have 4. And then on a Friday, keep a track of player props, even RBI props and stuff with baseball. I mean, you got 300-400 props, and I didn't even do them for the last 2 months of the year. So it was just tough to keep track of in the chat here. But please, and this is everybody, when you post your player props, when you come in the next day, don't lie about them, because I'm not going to remember everybody's player prop. And I want to jump on some player props in my personal life here. All right, so I'm going to take you guys at your word because I don't remember them all. So we need a little accountability here. Michael B., I know you do not like Wemby, and I personally believe injuries will direct career. People are not meant to be 7'6", 175 pounds, but I think they'll really call him Sean Bradley. Hey, listen, Mike, I threw that out there when he got drafted. We'll see. Maybe I get freezing cold takes on me in 5 years when the guy is Yao Ming or something. He's awesome. Or I'm 100% right, and I can retweet it out every year like, oh, he's averaging 13 points a game. He's Taco Fall, Actually, Taco Fall didn't average 13 points a game, so he's actually Mark Eaton. Rich Rod found himself another Khalil Tate at QB. Oh, Khalil Tate, yes. I remember Khalil Tate. Good one, J-Rock. Nice dig there. Nice dig up of a name. Yeah, I'll take a 2-0 in the NBA. King. I didn't even want to come in and play NBA again. Like, I'm 2-0. I'm like, ooh, this is great. I'm not forcing anything. I'm going to try to just build NBA nice and slow for the season. Nice and slow. And if people get upset, I mean, I might have to do a free pick on Friday nights, a couple days a week on the YouTube channels with a free pick, and we'll see how they go. But, yeah, NBA's, I'm not going to lie, it's tough for me. It is what it is. Giants and Chargers in a teaser. Eric, I actually like the other side of both of those games. J-Rock says under was always the play in the Knicks game. What did that end? Was that an under there? Lex, don't want us to bet on some of these. Okay. Don't want us to bet. Well, I mean, right out of the gate, we have what? $3 favorites. Tampa Bay 3-1. Boston's a 3-1. I mean, this is ridiculous. You almost got to take San Jose and the Ducks just on principle. Think somebody goes 1-1. J-Rex, I tried telling everyone USC was not for real. Well, the for real part really comes down to the defense is not for real because that is terrible. I mean, as good as Williams is, if he's having an off game, hello, you see what happens. You were right. I was wrong. Totally wrong. Shout out. Maxey over 4.5 assists. Middleton over 3.5 boards. LeBron over 5.5 assists. I'll do the LeBron with you. I think he definitely wants to get away from being the man. He's getting a little old. It's going to catch up with you. Eric will probably alternate line Green Bay for plus big money. I agree. Locking in with the King. Did anyone hear about the NBA Cup starting in November? Is that real, that nonsense? the in season playoff crap. I mean, more reason not to bet the NBA. Perfect. It's November anyway, so I'll be rolling into college hoops in 10 days, right? What do we got? 10 days away from college basketball? 11 days? All right. Bills first half and full game today. Bills first half is -6. The full game is 8.5. I know the lines moved, but hey, we put the games up early, so lines move against us, for us. We keep them the same. I don't change them per whatever's happening that very second. Hockey, I like the Winnipeg Jets, -120. There you go. There you go. Jared said, it's not too early for him to beat Sean Bradley. That's about a right comparison. I mean, and my thing on this guy was that, yeah, he's 7'4", however tall he is, but he weighs $180. Good luck. And I know it's a league of pansies with touch fouls and ridiculous nonsense and flopping, but you're a child. You're like a seventh grader playing against college kids. You're a child, literally, against men with men bodies. You better shoot like Steph Curry or whoever you want to say is the best 3-point shooter, because you're not doing anything inside. I don't care how tall you are. As we've seen with the big guys, right? Because you're shooting down. You're shooting on a different. Nope. Trash. Yeah, what is that crap? In season playoffs. Why? Mike F, what do you say? Happy Friday, Higgs. If you had to pick a winner in tonight's game, would you lean Bills at home? I see you have them first half. I have them full game too. Bills first half, Bills for a game. I had them for the game first yesterday. Or on Tuesday, maybe. When we did teaser Tuesday, I had the Bills up here. There's this bad spot. Someone tweeted out like, oh my goodness, look at this. NFL dogs on Thursday night that lost on Sunday, or whatever they are, ATS 20 and whatever, the winning record 20-7, some whatever, 60 something percent. I don't care about that. Tampa's banged up. And the Bills team, and I said it from the start of the season, I was down on them. They played 3 crap games in a row, lost to the Jags, should have lost to the Giants, and he lost to New England. Not playing well at all. You get Tampa on a short week, a Tampa team I like. You know I'm high on Tampa. I like the defense. I think Baker's decent enough. He's questionable, probably will play. He's a hit away from being knocked out. And then we have the Kyle Trask show on the road versus a Buffalo team that's really can't afford to lose another fluky game. T-Money's in the house. What a night, but didn't hit my big dogs. Suns money line and Stephon Diggs 100 yards got a huge boost to get 210. Those boosts will be good. That's a nice boost there. Plus 210 for Diggs 100 yards. And the Suns. I like the Suns there too. I know what's his name, right? Isn't Booker's out. That's why it's a 6 instead of a 1. I still like the Suns. I almost put the Suns in to bet on myself. Randy, I mentioned yesterday I had a teaser with Seattle and the Lions, but had Seahawks last week and won. And Lions Monday night, maybe bet Raiders first half 350 if needed. I still like the Lions. I'm just saying, yesterday you said it was an easy winner. 99% chance of winning, Randy. That's what you said when I was in Bet Win Repeat. Seattle Lions. 99% chance of winning. So at best we're going 1-1 in that one now. Thank you. Everybody thank Randy if you like those games. Kidney says Baker gets no more of your money. I like these guys. I said to start the year, you're in a division with a rookie quarterback, a second-year quarterback, and a quarterback who's hasn't won anything. You're on a team with probably the second-best defense to New Orleans. A veteran quarterback who knows how to win as a game manager, and he had some talent around him offensively. Why wouldn't I take a shot here? So here we are sitting now at 500. And this is a tough game for them. When you look at the schedule, it's like Atlanta could. That's why Atlanta was kind of a trendy pick to win, right? Because you're like, wow, you're playing a bad Tennessee team. You got Carolina. Tampa Bay's bad because they have Baker, and um, they have Houston next week on the road. It's not easy. Would I lean a little Tampa next week there because of extra rest, and if Baker's banged up and Godwin, a little banged up offensively? Yeah, I'll lean on them there, and I think they're getting points too next week. Where's this Tampa line? 2.5. Yeah, I lean that way. Sure. Home versus Tennessee. Again, there could be no Henry. There could be no Hopkins. He could be facing Levi. Sure. Get a win there. San Fran's a loser. Colts, loser. Carolina should be a winner. At Falcons. You going to win that one? I mean, you should have won this one when they turned the ball over 3 times in the 10-yard line. You couldn't pull that win out. If you can't get a win like that, you're not going to win in a straight up kind of game. I'm still holding out. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this lineup. I'll line up this team. All right. That's it. Half hour. I love it. All right. Bills first half in for the game. Winnipeg Jets on the ice. -120. There's that. Happy